Good morning. I'm just trying to get some good lighting here. How is everybody doing? I'm fine. I'm just trying to get some lighting here. I'm fine. Well, this is the best light I'm gonna get. I just wanted to touch up. I still got the same shirt. Today's day 28 of my Benzo withdrawal. And just wanted to let you guys know that I'm all right. I know this lighting really, really sucks. I'm usually in my room where the sun hits on my table and I have better lighting. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's hanging in there. I'm in day 28 of my Benzo withdrawal. I managed to, I was trying to see how my timing, how long when I first start taking my cup to how long it lasts. And it's lasting me 7 hours, which is great. And then I try to see how I woke up. I dosed yesterday twice. Last time I dosed around maybe 7. And I woke up this morning at 8 where I started feeling sick. But when I say the word sick, I'm not, it's a big difference from the beginning of my withdrawal where the sickness was really, really intense. I mean, shaking. And when I get really, really, really sick, I do the toss and wash, which I don't like. I don't like the toss and wash. I don't even like to drink. But if I'm not that sick, which I am sick, I managed to make me a cup of tea, which I like better. For me, it's better. I'm not saying it both ways work, but I like drinking it with hot water and stuff. The toss and wash I only do when I'm really sick and shaky and I need that fixed right away. It's shitty to say, but that's the way it is. This morning, my thing, I took it last night at 8 and I took my sleeping pill, which I only take half of a respiratory, and it worked. I managed to sleep all the way to like 8:30. And I dosed maybe a little earlier than that. When I woke up, I'm using the word sick, but not to the point where it was really, really bad. I feel that the intensity of the withdrawal is getting lighter and lighter. It's not as intense. It's there, granted, but it's not intense. It's like it's lifting a little bit. Which to me is pretty much great news, because in the beginning, when you're first withdrawing, and as the day go by, you wake up really sick, really, really sick, you guys. You guys know that. And I mean, shitty ass. And I didn't wake up in the middle of the night at all. But when I woke up, I was glad because it was light outside. So the kratom is holding me, or the sickness is just not as bad as it was. It's not as bad as it was. It's there. I say mildly, but I still feel it. But this is where I'm trying to see if I have all those 1,001 symptoms people be talking about, and I don't have them. What I'm feeling right now is like, I don't know if anybody ever pretty much took a medication and it might be a little bit too much and you feel that a little wobbly. That's how I feel. Like, maybe what I'm going to do is cut down on the intake of kratom, start cutting myself down, because the sickness is not as intense. And I don't want to overdo the kratom to the point where it takes me longer to get off the kratom, which I'm not going to scare everybody. Yeah, you go through withdrawals if you do so much amount of it and longer time. Like when you're using it for withdrawal, just use it for the withdrawal. Okay, when the withdrawal finish, when you don't feel it anymore, stop. I don't even recommend taking the stimulant ones, like the whites or the yellows and stuff like that, because to me, you're trying to find your energy back, and that's what's gonna hit when you stop taking the cream. Maybe about a week later, after all the withdrawals and everything happens, You get that tremendous stop if spicy, tremendous urge, not even urge, tremendous feeling weak of bad fatigue. I'm ready for that. I mean, I'm ready, but there's really not much you can do about it. But I feel that taking the kratom to get your energy back is not, I don't find it helpful for me. It just gets me through the day, and the next day I'm still the same way. And that point, you really have to find your own way for your energy to come back. You just have to wait for that. Kratom works, but I think it's only covering the true thing. So you need to let that. I recommend B12 liquid drink. When I did order that, it helped tremendously. I mean, it didn't get me out of the low energy thing. It just got me out of the fatigue. Fatigue and loss of energy is two different things. People probably say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about because I went through it. Fatigue is really bad. I still was able to do things as to where if I was in full mode of fatigue, it was just impossible. This might not stretch for 2 months, I don't think. I think that the worst part of the benzo withdrawal is pretty much almost over. I have like the lingering ends of it, which I'm happy to say that today is not a bad day. I felt it, but not as extreme and not as intense, which I'm very happy about that. I'm still wearing the same shirt, so I've been laying on this couch for 3 days. But I'm going to get up, take my shower, and try to do some things. I got a baby shower coming up, so I'm going to sit here in a little while and just do some online shopping. I don't feel the same as I felt in the beginning, really fucked up. But right now, what I'm feeling is like I'm on some type of medicine. But it's not the kratom, is fucking the benzo, so it's almost over, I feel. Now, the real dilly is going to be when all the symptoms stop. Because that's why people say, oh, you're only masking it. Once you stop taking the kratom, I just don't think it. Like I said, everybody's different. I'll see what happens. But if you stop feeling sick, I mean, that's great. You know, you'll know it. If you're not sick, you know it. And if you're sick, you know it. But it's lifting. I'm very positive. I say today in this video that I'm very positive that I'm going to be all right soon. You know, by the end of the week, I will cut back on the kratom intake. Because I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm taking. I know I'm not taking heaps of teaspoons. That I'm not. I take a small teaspoon, like about 3 grams, maybe a little 3.5. But I'm kind of cut back because the withdrawal is not as intense right now. But you know, I just want to let you guys know I'm okay this morning. It wasn't a bad day yesterday. You know, I took my kratom twice yesterday. One when I came home, lasted about 7 hours. Then before I went to sleep, and I slept through the whole night and got up. I felt a little ill, but I wanted to see how long could I stay in that mode before I actually start getting really, really sick. I don't know, because I didn't wait to get really intensely sick. But I know one thing: if I was going to be intensely sick, I would have woke up dreadfully sick. That has happened in the beginning of this trip. It has happened, but it's subsiding now. So I'm very positive. I just want to let you guys know that it's possible. But a group I'm on, I don't want to mention the word kratom because I would get banned. Because then I would have a lot of people tell me, oh, how do you use it? And that's what they don't want. So I stay away from that. I don't tell anybody what I'm using because I'm going to get a lot of like, not bad feedback, but I'm going to get feedback like, oh, it's an antagonist and you only listen and work for the opiate. I don't see why I should sit here dreadfully ill when there's something out there that can help me. Why would I do that? Kratom is a godsend. I'm for it, but I'm also for it to be studied a little bit more, but to let it be legal. Let people decide what they want to do with their bodies. It's bad enough that when these doctors take control of us, they have control of our bodies. We no longer not even able to say anything anymore because we're so dreadfully ill. We need what they got. I don't want to be embedded to nobody. My body doesn't belong to me. My body doesn't belong to me. I want me back. Like, I want to be able to say, okay, I'll take that without somebody, this is what you need type of shit. Hello?
Hey, bitch, I'm glad you answered. My phone.
What's up?
Yeah, I was trying to text you all night, but then my phone went off, so I can't put it on until Friday.
Give me 1 minute, people.
But this is my second phone, and on Friday the other one will be on. Yeah, so you wanted a picture of the first one I did, but I can't send you a picture of the first one I do.
1 second.
The printed portion of it ain't going to be ready till July the 5th.
Okay.
So let's get this done. Yeah, so I'm working on the basis. Then
1 moment, guys.
The printed part, but that's not ready till the 5th of July. It's going to have Christian, Tanisha, the date.
I'm sitting here listening to my sister. I'm sorry. So
but you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
When I get my basis done, I'll say the basics. The colors are baby blue, white, and black. But when you see everything
I'll get back to you guys.
You're going to like it. And we got our gifts ready. And yeah, I did.